Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to our finale of Dark Heresy. For 2 years, it's been a pleasure being your Imperial Scribe, documenting the adventures of Andrew Dickinger, Jay Jones, Kevin Kevinson, Lucius Malta, Wilhelm, Shepard Tooms, and of course, their incredible Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. Now, I don't want you to be alarmed. This may be our finale, but I'm certainly not going anywhere. And as I've hinted in previous Vox recordings, we've got some exciting things ahead. But for our boys, Shepard and Andrew, well, things are looking quite grim. With Atris dispatched, but alarms blazing throughout the fortress, can these two hope to make it out alive? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, there you are. You've got your fire extinguisher fully reloaded. Who knew how absolutely handy this thing would be?
I think it's crazy how many fire extinguisher replacement cartridges you're bringing.
You know, I will say, I was surprised that you brought as many as you did, but I mean, it's really come in handy.
I mean, there's room in my backpack for. I mean, what else am I going to stick in there, like ammo or something?
Yes. How much ammo did you bring? Did you bring my extra clips for my hotshot lasgun?
So Andrew pauses for a second while running, gives him a dead stare, and then opens up his robe, and it's literally just lined with ammunition cartridges.
It's lined with fire extinguisher tubes.
Oh, no. The backpack is for the fire extinguisher tubes.
Oh, God. Just like you unfurl it, just like tons of them just roll out.
Also, that's the only like good use of the mechanical arm that I've come up with, is that it just grabs a fire extinguisher cartridge and hands it to me.
Jesus. Man, how are you able to stand? You have so many things on you at one given time.
Mechanical leg.
That is a very impressive mechanical leg.
And it's only one of them. I mean,
Yes,
I
know.
don't even have legs.
My
so
left leg is
but
very tired.
Listen, I don't have any mechanical parts, but I'm amazed at how you've managed to distribute the weight. That's impressive.
There's not much of me left. Lots of mechanics.
Oh, well, it's certainly doing well for you.
I think we're almost to the landing bay. We better be ready, though. I think everybody's falling back there.
We've got to get out of here. I mean, if those Tau things are going absolutely bug nuts, there's no chance that we can take them out. I mean, I am a, universe-renowned...
A mediocre
consulting assassin. Hey, consulting assassin. Please use the correct terminology.
Mediocre consulting assassin.
Well, listen, all speculation.
I bet you could do even better if you weren't so hurt. I think that's
It's true. I am... If one could put it into context, I'm feeling like I've got 0 wounds left over, like I've got really nothing left in the tank. Like, all of this blood, all of it is mine, and it is all outside of my body.
A little of it is Atris's.
That's true.
A little of it is Atris's.
Yes, a small percentage of it is Atris's, but I'm feeling like garbage.
I mean,
all
I
the
can
time.
inject the thing into you.
You did. I would appreciate if you didn't do that again. At this point, I don't know how much of an impact it's going to make, other than potentially accidentally kill me.
Well, I'm not saying that it'll help you. I mean, it just make you feel better.
Actually, like, literally, it won't help him. You can't heal him from any more wounds at this point.
I mean, it's just like any other problem. You just throw more at it, and that solves it, right?
No. Don't need any more chemicals pumping through my body at this point. I'm sure I'm still feeling some of the effects of whatever you shot kind of cocktail into me
Good
beforehand.
stuff.
Yes. I mean, look, no denying it. Very good, but my God.
This is a really long hallway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it took us a while to get here. We were taking our time.
But I do think I'm starting to see the hangar bay up ahead. I guess hopefully we just... Well, actually, now that we're getting close, let me just check into the team. Hello, everyone? Can you hear us? This is Tooms. We're getting close to the hangar.
The situation is less than ideal. It's Mello on the line. We have all fallen back. Both of the teams have made it back to the hangar. We were waiting on you. We're going to load up into the lighter, and we should be able to get out of here in just a moment. There are a lot of them, though, and there are increasingly few of us.
All right. Well, just hang on a second. Don't leave without us. And basically end the comms and just start full sprinting towards the hangar.
Full run towards the hangar.
All right. And as we get into the hangar, you see that there are like 10 people on our side left, and we came with like 25 people. You know.
Oh no!
like-
Who were the ones? Was it the knife stabbers with their feet?
Well, I mean, we don't have time to quite. It's a little chaotic right now.
We'll
Makes
take
sense.
inventory later because I totally just use them as normal things that you organize. I don't know what you call those things.
Are you talking about troops, like soldiers?
Troops, that's the word.
Jeez, you are our strategist for this meeting. You realize that?
I
By
mean-
meeting, I mean mission.
I mean, we're still alive, aren't we?
I mean, yes. Yes, I guess that's
And
right.
Atris is dead?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, we're here.
Hey guys, great to see you. Okay, I wasn't there. Turns out there's no tanks on here at all. But hoo-yah! And he smacks a shimmering cloud right next to him, full force with his metal bat.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Your eyesight is incredible.
You got to be able to see the ball coming, baby. All right, so
Knew he was gonna say that.
I love how baseball has become this like legendary sport.
hey, I'm seeing these guys just fine. Maybe you guys need to play more baseball. So I'm saying,
Clearly, I need to train in the art of baseball. Whatever martial arts this is, I must practice it heavily.
all right, so let's just get on the shuttle and get out of.
Oh no, was that our shuttle that just exploded?
That appears to be the shuttle exploding.
That's slightly problematic.
You've
I
gotta
mean-
be shitting me.
It looks like it's still sort of there, but that engine blew up. One
Wait,
of the
hold on.
engines
Oh,
blew-
you mean the most important part of the ship, the thing that gets us out of here?
Yes, that does seem to be the case.
Oh no, there's more of them coming.
Where do we go?
Do you have the map? You looked at the map, and where the hell did we go?
I mean, there's 2 sets of escape pods, but there's no way we can get there.
We need to start a fighting retreat, I guess, to the. But
All right, I mean, weapons out, everyone! And Shepard Tooms drops his arms to the side, pulls out his hotshot las guns, and basically just starts firing into the pouring Tau.
Yeah.
all right, I want you to make. This is going to be. We've done these massive fights before. Do a sort of generalized ballistic skill check.
Yeah, Andrew has flipped his bolter to semi-automatic, and
Okay.
he's just going to be firing at the crowd, I guess.
Does it not go full auto?
It does not go full auto.
Oh, okay.
That was actually pretty good. I rolled a 48, and what's hilarious, I get bonuses, but my actual ballistic skill flat is 48.
Well,
so
there
that
you
worked
go.
out
Yeah,
well.
success.
I rolled a 73, which means even with my bonuses, I'm just firing into the nothing.
Firing wildly, basically.
All right.
I mean, they're hard to see.
Yeah, they're hard to see. Just blasting. They're getting closer. So where should we go? Should we fight our way to the lab, to the living quarters?
Can I make like a I'm trying to see if is there a quick check to like, I guess stealth's not gonna work because they're all over us. Is there a way to like kind of quickly look through the crowd and like the areas and try to assess like a way to escape? Like essentially like what's the most optimal escape route we can take? Would it be awareness?
You know what? Awareness is fucking fine. Yeah.
All
yeah.
right,
Yeah.
I'm decent at it. Here we go. Plus 10, I rolled an 88. I am real distracted by all the Tau bodies I'm shooting at.
Andrew, do you want to try to make a check?
All right, and I'm fiddling with the dials on my hand wrists, and it's like the sonar thing from that old Data Slate Aliens, and literally there's
Just dots.
There's no empty space. It's just one giant blurb of things.
I like how our lives are going to come down to the worst thing possible, which is the die roll.
You mean a die roll by me? Yeah, I think thanks for leaving this die roll up to me, Tooms.
No problem.
I rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, when you need to roll a good roll. So, how does this translate to like maybe giving us a fighting chance to get the hell out of here?
Suddenly, just like the epiphany hits me, and I finally have full tactical awareness of everything that's happening.
You've reached full tactical.
I've
Tech
accessed
Nirvana.
Tech Nirvana.
I've accessed the machine spirit finally, and I
Oh my god,
understand.
the machine spirit speaking
My
to you.
binaric brain has awoken.
All right. You see that.
I just want to say, I look up and suddenly it's all the Matrix.
Oh god. What is that? I've heard of the Matrix. It's an ancient relic from thousands
No
of
one
years
can be
ago.
told what the Matrix is.
Oh my god, that's what I've heard. It's the best Matrix joke anyone's made in 40,000 years.
Fucking This is so stupid. Okay, okay, so you realize, like, looking into the situation that, well, it looks like the guest quarters are further away from where they're coming from. You not only realize that it looks like there are actually a bunch of Tau sneaking around the Tau-ish, sneaking around the side
Tau
to ambush
light?
you.
Faux Tau?
Ambush you there. You also realize that the floor of the hangar bay is designed to be expandable. And you could actually, like, drop down. You can open up, like, and close, like, parts of the hangar bay to make it larger or smaller.
Is there like in the hangar bay, are there like, you know how in some hangars they have like doors that open up where like they'll store ships beneath the floor? So
Exactly,
maybe there's
yeah.
like platforms that can be raised or lowered?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the sort of thing. So that's your awareness with your technology. You realize that you need to make a challenging tech use check to get access to that.
So it's not as much like, it's not that you are one with the station, you are the station and
Yes.
can move it around.
Yeah.
My question is that, like, value-wise for us, it's not really going to alter our positions very much, but again, I close off most of the routes that they are coming from.
Yes, you can. Yeah, like you are. The thing is, most of them are already in the hangar bay, but there are some coming from the other parts of the station.
But if
You
I
can sail
I
off.
can, like, with, like, proximity sensors, see where some are standing on
Open
those
some
things,
panels?
just drop them down and close doors on them and stuff
yes,
like
you
that.
could do. There's still a ton of them, but you might be able to get, like, I don't know, like a dozen this way or something. It depends on how well you
It's
roll.
better than however much that's here.
Hey, it's a dozen less.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 41 and I have a plus 30. So that's an 11.
But you only have a 10 tech, right?
So, I mean...
How many
That's-
degrees of success is that?
Oh, right, because it's off of a stat. That's a thing, yes.
Yes. Remember this. How do we not remember how to play this?
This is why some people have died and some people have almost died all the time.
Listen, I'm deep in the machines here, okay?
I don't know how any of this stuff works anymore.
That's 3 degrees of success.
Excellent. Okay. So you wipe out 3 small squads of Tau and have created a safe-ish route towards the labs. You've sort of raised a small craft, like, up there. Also, popping out of the ground is a Sentinel Walker.
Yes!
I just say in a binaric voice, Junpei, now.
You got it.
Also, how do you comically kill 3 units of Tau stealth suits with, like, moving shit?
Oh, well, one is coming out from behind a doorway, and literally, like, 2 doors shut in front of it, and then one of the doors opens from underneath, and it just goes straight out into the vacuum of space. And then another set of them are right next to actually wall doors, and the wall doors suddenly lean, and you hear crashing noises, and they open, and just, like, tons of, like, parts and machinery just rain down on them.
Jeez.
And then the last group, they just get, like, crunched between a bunch of, like, things that aren't supposed to open the way they are, but, you know, I flipped the switch on one and flipped the other switch on the other and overrided the safety controls and got crunch.
Just a bunch of pancake Tau.
Pseudo Tau. What do they call the counterfeit Tau?
That was good. The problem is there's still about 50 of them in here.
That is a lot
We
more
gotta
than
go
I expected.
now.
Yes.
We must go.
You're just now just a machine spirit forever.
Should I get? I can hold them off, guys. I'll hop in the Sentinel. I can maybe step on a few of them before they go. No.
You should be the rear guard. Just be the back half. Just fire at them as we all fall back together. We're not leaving you behind, Junpei.
Okay, well then when we get to the door, I'm gonna hop out of this thing then. But
yeah, I guess just use it as like a block.
yeah, he's saying this, by the way, over the comm system because he's like pressing some buttons, getting this thing spun up as all the lights turn on the Sentinel.
How rad is Junpei with this Sentinel? Like, is he just like wrecking?
Oh yeah, he's real quick. The problem is, like, the Sentinel is designed to be an tank weapon, but he's jumping with it and,
Wait.
like, onto some things
Wait,
and
did
stepping
he
up things.
get into the Sentinel and find out it only has like a minor like stub gun, but it has in fact 2 pincer arms, and he looks at them and says, "Get away from them, you bitches."
No, I think you're a little No, I think that was when you were in your computer trance. It was a little.
You accessed a lot of old data files.
That's what I wanted to happen, and it should.
You downloaded the entire like data banks.
I have completely overridden my memory memories of what's actually happening, and that's what I see.
Great.
So when we remember this later, that's what I'm going to remember.
Hey, remember that big alien came out of the floor and then you got in a big yellow suit and strangled it? No, that never happened at all.
All right, you guys need to make athletics checks to run.
No.
That's my best stat.
You sure you don't mean stealth? To think I have
No.
more points than
No.
Oh,
I
great.
mean, you sure it's not a tech use? I do have a
Awesome.
mechanical leg.
And you should also should we tell the rest of the squad that we need to fall back? Like, I think they sort of have the idea. But
I think they'll get it when they see us just running.
great leadership. Okay.
Well, I think I sent the in binaric voice the message to everyone through their comms.
I don't know about that. You were too busy watching Aliens.
I mean, you have no idea the power of this extra
Oh,
mind I
man.
have now. I'm watching movies and experiencing reality
Oh, my God.
simultaneously.
You've reached a new level. All right, athletics check. Oh my God! I have a 35 and I got a 32.
Okay.
That is a miracle.
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna fail. My strength is garbage.
I can re-roll that for free because of my mechanical leg. Because it was bad.
That's not
You
good.
get one free reroll. It's still bad.
And that's words.
Nice.
All right, so I rolled an 84.
Okay, so about half of the team is making it out, including Shepard. Junpei's doing an okay job, but like they're actually literally like crawling on they've jumped onto the side of the Sentinel, and they're
Oh,
like
no.
trying to get into it, and he presses some buttons and pops at the bottom. There's like a bottom hatch as the Sentinel explodes. So he does good work for a little while, but he just is getting completely overwhelmed. And
Sweet.
and about half of the team is out, but the other half are cut off by these Tau stealth suits.
Oh, no.
It's looking like it's over. And I'm gonna be with you, Shepard. I love you, Andrew, but I'm gonna float with Shepard right here. I think we're fucked. I don't like to say that, but I think we're
What
doomed.
do you mean? There's nothing we can do here?
I just look across, it's like I'm getting flashbacks to seeing Jay go behind the doors, and I just look over to Tooms, and it's almost like everything's in slow motion. I basically just give him a salute with my mechanical arm.
No. We can't leave him behind. I mean, listen, he's a talented killer. I mean, he could make a great consulting assassin one day. I mean, from professional standards, we just can't leave him there.
Two of these savage warriors get shot down right next to Andrew as they were sort of standing back to him, including you, the sort of lead one of them, falls down at your feet.
I'm about to press the button on my connection to close the door on the hallway that they're going to.
No, come on, you can make it. Just run a little bit faster,
So I go down and I give one last look at the group.
No, come on, you can still make it here.
And I look over to Junpei as we've taken cover behind the Sentinel ruins.
Yeah.
And he gives me the nod, and I push the button and shut the door.
I wave my little claw as the door closes.
No. And Shepard Tooms is like on the other side of the door, like slamming against it. He looks back, like who's made it through the door with me?
Mello's there. Nathan is there. The guardsman who was working with Tomoa. There's like 3 of the warriors left. Mitsuru is sort of clutching her side, and but is still there. But she looks like she's about to die.
Does anyone know how to crack one of these damn things? And Shepard Tooms pulls out his hotshot last gun and starts like firing at the door. But I assume it's
a blast door.
it's a blast door. It's
door.
not doing much.
We got to get to the escape pod in the lab. We can't let him die for nothing.
All right, we can start moving, but just patch me in. I want to know what's going on out there.
Okay, I think this is gonna be gross, but yeah, I'll patch you in. We should see what happens.
It's kind of weird because you haven't patched in through my optics, especially when I was connected to the machine spirit like this, so you're getting more of like an overarching view. Like it's almost like you're looking through my eyes, but you're also looking from other directions, almost like you're peering through security cameras at the same time.
I don't know if my processor can handle this, but okay, here we are. Okay, so he's in there.
What are you seeing?
Okay, well, it looks like they're surrounded. Again, they're sort of stealthy, but they're mostly covered in gore and grime now. So they're hiding behind the Sentinel, like they said, and I guess Andrew, roll an attack. I don't know if you want to use your gun or your hammer, but
well, they haven't they're still just firing at us, right?
they're still firing at you, but they're moving closer.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my gun then.
Okay,
Firing on semi-auto, because I can only sort of see them, and it's better to just more
Yeah.
shots. That's a 10, baby.
All right. Well,
So
let's see if this one is going to dodge.
That's
though.
3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. Okay. He rolled literally a 1. So he's going to do when you roll literally a 1, he actually you don't hit anything. Like I know that sounds like we're trying to just like you want to look at these dice right here, like that's a 1 right there.
So even though I shoot 3 shots that all hit, that was all an illusion.
Yeah, it was actually the stealth suits are like sort of flicker around. You thought that you were annihilating somebody, but it was actually just I know you're tied into the machine spirit and whatnot, but
it was an echo.
They've got it. Their electronic warfare suites are like screwing you up. Like you can't quite see where they are. That's what happens when they roll a 1. And now you're gonna need to try to dodge as they start shooting at you.
All right. Jeez. I rolled a 48, which means I do pass. I do dodge 1.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, 3 are flying at you. Okay, no, 2. 2 are flying at you from this shot.
All right, well, I dodged one of them.
from that shot.
Yeah, from that shot. Yeah,
Perfect. A very appropriate qualifier.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, no. Only one has worked its way around the side of this thing. You're not quite sure. There might be 10, there might be 15 in here. You did a lot of work on them. There's also the ones that were trying to block the way. It looks like they're engaged with a few other soldiers and whatnot that are in here. It's not looking great, buddy.
So how much damage on the other one?
Okay, well, let me roll that.
Because I only dodged 1. I can't dodge more than once. I wish I had multi-dodge.
No, only Eldar get that.
Right
None of
at
you
this
are Eldar.
moment, I'm tapped into the machine spirit. I dodge all things. I've seen that movie right now in my brain.
Okay, I don't think you could bend back far enough is the problem.
Is that air you're breathing? Well, wait, Andrew, how many wounds do you actually have left?
A lot. All of the wounds.
Do you have, 10 wounds left?
I have no wounds.
What?
Oh, you have no wounds left.
Oh, no.
Okay, what's your
Is
toughness?
there, no way I could break into this room?
What's your toughness? What's your armor? I hit you in the arm. What's your toughness? What's your armor?
My toughness is 6. My armor is 2.
All right, so
Because it's
that'll
the
be...
armor, it's not the chest.
No, yeah. I got that. So that'll be 9 critical damage. Fire consumes the target's arm, burning the flesh to a crisp right down to the bone. The target must make an immediate challenging toughness check or die from shock.
Well, because I've had to take a toughness check before from, getting chopped nearly in half by a chainsword,
Right.
my toughness is only 25
You got
now.
this. Do you have fate points left? This would be the time to
No.
use...
You could burn a fate point if you're about to die.
I will burn the only fame point I have remaining if I die here.
If he burns that fate point and then he gets shot again, is he just dead?
Then, yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, so when you
Jesus.
burn a fate point, you're supposed to sit out the rest of the battle, and your allies
when
are going to
you're
keep fighting.
closed in like
but when
this.
you're sort of closed in like this might be a.
So, all right, here we go. 25 or less. All right. Oh my God, I rolled a 21.
What?
Okay.
Okay, you need to freaking run if you can. If you
Where-
can. I
Okay,
don't know
well,
if you
hold
can.
on. We're not done yet.
Run where?
So you suffer 2 levels of fatigue.
Good.
You're stunned for 1 round, and you now are suffering. You suffer the lost arm condition, but I think what would be more interesting is instead of losing one of your fleshy arms, I think they just literally blast off your mechanical arm.
I still feel that because it's still directly tied into my
Oh,
nerves.
the mechanical arm. How will we reload all those fire extinguishers now?
I'll have to
I think also your backpack has fallen off and just fire extinguisher reloads are rolling around on the ground.
In slow motion, it's like dun, 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 and just little fire extinguishers hitting the ground everywhere.
I do think that I spasm a little bit.
Well,
as-
you're stunned. You can't.
But I think that's what's stunning me is that you basically destroyed my backpack, which is directly tied into my
That is
spine.
directly
Yeah.
tied into your spinal.
So I'm just spasming on the ground as electrical circuits misfire.
Buddy, are you okay? Oh God. Junpei's gun is not doing him much good. He tosses it to the side and is going to run forward into the Tau clone things with his bat.
Come on, Junpei, kill all of them.
That's an 87. He misses.
Junpei!
And Andrew, you're stunned, so you can't do anything.
Shepard Tooms is gonna try to do it. I can't do a tech use.
You can't. You know what? I'll let you try to do a tech use.
Try to do a tech use.
You're gonna have to roll really, really well because you're untrained.
I
Can
don't
I-
have anything in it.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is a 31.
Can I?
Okay, you know what? If you roll a 1, you can open it.
Oh, because it's minus 30.
It's minus 30.
Oh my god. Here it goes. This is gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, maybe it'll look. There's a 1 in 100 chance.
There's a 100 chance. No, that's a 29. But we can all. Okay, I'm gonna use my last fate point to reroll that. I'm gonna roll a 1. Here we go. Come on. No, that's a 24. Damn it!
I don't think they want you to open the door. They closed the door, dude. Okay, so with Junpei surrounded, now they're coming around the sides of the thing. Now there's 4 of them that you're facing. You're stunned.
Well, I'm no longer stunned, right? Because it was just 1 round.
Well, no, we've come around to your
So they'll get to go, but I'm not stunned anymore. Oh no, it doesn't unstun until it's back to my round.
Yeah, until it's back to your...
Shit.
Yes. Okay, so you're stunned. I think, well, Junpei's going to drop his bat. He's going to try to pick you up and start moving towards, I guess, one of the other hallways that hasn't been sealed off. But he picks you up and, like, he bumps into literally another one of the stealth suits. Like, you're surrounded by them. I think, Andrew, you two are about to die. Not you, Shepard, but Junpei and Andrew.
Hold on. Patch me through real quick. Andrew, can you hear me?
Yeah. What?
Listen, I just want to say from...
Why aren't you gone?
I'm going to leave, all right? I'm going to make my way out of here, but... listen, I usually work alone, and I have to say that I've had a great time working with a partner. First time ever, but damn it, have I seen some pretty incredible killings in my time, and yours are definitely at the top of the list. Good luck, and kill as many of those sons of bitches as you can.
Get better.
What?
Don't be mediocre.
All right. I promise I won't.
Check your pocket.
What do you... All right. Hey, is this the necklace?
That's all that matters.
Okay, I promise. I'll get him. His name was... What was it?
It's Jay.
Jay. If I can get him out of here, and if we can do something, I'll let him know what you did today. All right. Good luck, Andrew.
Okay. I can keep the feed up. We see Junpei get shot. He's down on the ground. Andrew is surrounded. They're charging up another volley of shots. Oh, I don't even want to look. I don't have eyelids to close.
Hey, Captain!
What? And I look over at the other side of the Sentinel wreck type of thing.
And you see a black-clad space marine with a red pauldron, and he looks like a librarian.
Captain? And you see the helmet come off of the front space marine, and you see the face, not of Kevin Kevinson, but you certainly hear the voice. Captain, you doing all right? You look a little banged up.
And I just and just spit out a whole bunch of blood.
Don't worry, we got it handled. Wilhelm, Lucius.
All right, and 2 other space marines have teleported in as well. They're all clad in black armor. You recall vaguely that once the security system turned off, you were going to be able to teleport other folks in. And 3 Death Watch space marines have showed up, and while these Tau stealth suits are very powerful, they're no match for a trio of space marines that have fought an entire army of Tyranids.
And, like, in quick motion, like Kevin Kevinson with his Force Sword, which he's gotten better with now, like, runs up and just, like, cleaves, like, the Tau warriors, the stealth suits that are, like, right in front of Andrew and Junpei.
Then I think behind them you see Wilhelm running, just full into the fray into a whole bunch of them, and you just see stealth suits go flying, while as Lucius is just full auto with his heavy bolter.
Wilhelm's chainsword is just like going nuts.
You don't even see Wilhelm, you just see distortions and bodies going flying.
Yeah, exactly.
And
him and his damn chains covered in Tau blood.
You just hear so much clinking. It's really loud.
And basically, Kevin Kevinson reaches down and like with one giant hand like picks up like you and like Junpei. Captain, you look a little messed up. You doing all right? Yeah, it doesn't look good. What's your name?
I'm Junpei. Are you an angel?
Oh my God, is that a baseball bat? Oh my God.
Do you play?
No, but I've been meaning to try it out. Captain, you ever played baseball before?
We don't have time for this.
Oh, that's a good point. There's a lot of enemies. Don't worry, Captain. You leave it up to me.
And while he's holding you in that one hand, like I assume he's just hitting. His
other arm is just swinging like.
It's like a mind of its own.
Like
it's just
almost
going.
like not even looking at the two of you, and his hand's just swinging and just cutting like. A Tao turns the corner like every second, and just like a force sword just slices it in half.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Mr. Junpei. You take Captain out of here, and I'll take care of these sons of guns.
All right, let's get out of here, buddy. I think these guys got it. You got it?
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna hit him with my knowledge. And you see Kevin Kevinson's the hand not holding the force sword like light up, and you see like electricity just like crackling in his right hand, and just reaches out. You just see just bolts just arc down, just lighting up warriors.
You know a space marine?
We can talk about that later. It's a weird story.
I'm sure.
So we make our way to the door.
Yeah.
We're both limping, like in a weird fashion where like I'm one leg and he's the other leg because we're all both so fucked up that we basically have to like combine and form one person.
One super leg.
Yeah.
In my left arm I've got my maul, and in his right arm he's got his bat, and so we're just making our way to the door like that, just sort of doing this weird limp motion.
All right, and then you can open the door.
I go just one button, just push the door open.
You are still one with the machine.
Yeah, I'm still one with the machine.
Okay, now the door is open. Also, so the rest of the survivors have all run to the lab where the escape pod is. The only person that's still there is Mello was lingering for like a little bit, but then didn't want to see the rest of this happen. But it's just Shepard is there as the door opens.
You son of a bitch! And Shepard goes up and like gives you a quick hug.
I start convulsing because the backpack is still flinging in.
So sorry about that. Very, very unprofessional. Just excited to see you, you know, for the killing. For more killing.
We gotta go.
Yeah, let me get under you. And Shepard like wraps his arm underneath Andrew and starts like pulling him out of there.
And now we're a 3-person combined.
Three super team.
Junpei's a little less injured than you, Andrew. So like you're.
So they're both supporting me, and I'm in the center, just sort of like.
Yeah, you're kind of completely destroyed, really. But at this point, it looks like the stealth suits are being. I mean. 80 of them might have overwhelmed 3 Deathwatch Space Marines, but at this point, you guys have done an okay job of fighting them, and also the Deathwatch is friggin' Deathwatch.
Oh, I definitely did quite a bit. It's not like someone here killed like 3 dozen of them with platform shenanigans.
I see everything.
Okay, let's get to the lab then.
Yes, definitely. I'll help bring him along, but basically we just like head down the hallway.
Yeah. And the survivors that are there are sort of like patch each other's up. Mitsiru is at the computer console. She's barely sort of conscious, but she's like pressing some stuff like, there's gotta be a escape pod here somewhere. They said there was an escape pod. I don't know how to access it.
And then all of a sudden she hears a voice in her comm, left button, right entrance. And it's just, you just see a door open by itself inside of the room.
Oh, the escape pod is actually there. It's behind one of the
it was
one
concealed.
of the walls.
Is it a combo? You have to press left, up, down, A, B.
Yeah, it's
up, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Yes.
Oh, this combo.
It's weird. It's called like Konami or something.
Yeah, it's a Konami brand escape pod. It's Konami configuration.
In the future, all they just make now is escape pods.
Well, they don't make games anymore in the 21st century.
Man, that little elbow jab there.
Okay.
40,000 years in the making, that jab.
And you see that this lab itself it's kind of creepy because there's a ton of bodies floating in like tubes with like some sort of weird, I don't know, like some sort of liquid they're floating in. It's sort of orange and gooey. There's like a dozen humans or so. There's a few Tau that look like they're not fully formed, like the ones that are trying to kill you. There's some Eldar. It looks like he was growing a Kroot in the corner. There's a whole bunch of stuff here.
This is very disturbing, but clearly this must be where he was getting all the shells, where he was implanting those bodies.
Bring me over to that console.
All right. And I kind of shuffle him over to the console.
All right, let's get out of here, people. Load up into the escape pod. It's going to be very crowded, but we should be good. And Mello's sort of leading that.
What are you thinking?
I have to get as much data as I can so we can maybe Tomoa can grow Jay a body.
I don't know if we have enough time. I mean, those Space Marines are doing probably good work out there, but I mean, who knows if they're going to be able to get all of them?
And one of them might slip away. They're kind of sneaky.
Exactly. Like, we need to get out of here.
I have to try.
Okay, well then you need to make a tech use check because you're under pressure here. It's going to be at minus 30 because you got to do this like right now. Also, Atris has already started purging all of the data in the system when he pressed the button.
Well, that's great because I have another minus 20 because of the 2 fatigue points.
Oh,
but
good.
At least I have a plus 30 because my tech use is so good, so it's still a minus 20.
Awesome.
All right.
Yay!
Here we go.
Minus 20.
It's not great.
How much did you fail by?
All I got was a Mr. Potato schematic.
I didn't fail,
Okay.
but I only passed by 2.
Okay, so you get something. You actually don't even get. You don't have time to pick any data.
I don't know what I get. I just
You're
do like
you're-
data dump.
You're just like dump everything left out here. You don't even know if it's corrupted. There might even be
I
viruses on
just
it.
took
but
the
yeah.
whole C file and just put it in copy and paste, and I have no
Primark
idea. what's in
DNA.
it.
Primark DNA. Primark DNA.
Oh man, if he had I don't know if he's gotten some Space Marine gene seed. If he did, that's a whole other thing
Oh,
going
Jesus.
on. Who?
Oh, Emperor.
All right. Well, I mean, I got what I got, and I unplug it. And
All right, we've got to go right now.
And we.
All right, so I drag Andrew into basically the escape pod. I turn to Mello.
Yeah.
Mello Tiernan, question. You mentioned earlier you were setting some charges. Like, are we ready to blow up the station?
Yes, actually, that's part of the reason we need to be leaving now, because it's going to blow up in about 3 minutes.
All right. I don't know who the Space Marines are. Is there any way we could communicate with them?
I mean, I guess I can try. I'm really tapped into a lot of things here.
Yes, you seem to be on some sort of high at this point. Is there any way you could communicate with them?
So I go on all frequencies, and I in a very robotic tone, like a 90s video game, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. You have 3 minutes to evacuate the facility.
Kevin Kevinson just like stabbing a Tau in the face, just like, oh man, that captain, always a crazy son of a bitch. All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here.
All right, we need to go too.
Oh, absolutely. So basically, Shepard hits the button, shuts the door, pulls the hatch, and just launches the escape pod.
We go
out of the
flying.
ship.
It's real crowded in here. There's about 8 survivors now.
A lot
but-
of people in a tiny escape pod.
There's more like 12, but yeah, it's really tight. It's designed to take a lot of folks out at once. And then as we're flying away from the facility, you see that the warp storm, there's actually a storm building up. Like he was like sneaking into the warp or whatnot, but like something crazy's going on
Wait,
here.
so like something's going wrong?
Well, I mean, something has definitely gone wrong. You've messed up his entire facility.
But he just had like a small rift before, right?
He did have a small rift before, and now it's getting a lot bigger.
Good.
Oh no,
Good.
that's not good. We're getting a little bit close to some of those edges of the rift. Daniel, is there any way you could adjust some of the navigation here to potentially get us away from one of these things?
All right. I'm looking at this here. I was going to go straight back to the ship, but the warp storm, like they said, it's getting too big. We can't fly straight back to the... we need to... I don't know if we're going to get away in time.
Mello, how much time do we have left on that charge?
2 seconds?
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, there's that explosion, and the shockwave is coming towards us. It's getting closer and closer. We're going at full speed. I don't think we're going to be able to run it.
Oh my God!
Fuck.
System rebooting. Blah. Ah.
Oh, finally.
Well, what do you mean, finally? Did we make... I guess we made it. This is in the escape pod.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little worse for wear, but at least you're functioning now.
Oh, how long was I out?
3 weeks.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad I was able to get back together. I guess
But
that's...
you have a double fire extinguisher now.
Oh, I did feel a little... feeling weird flying around, to be perfectly honest. I don't know how the balance is. I guess it'll take some getting used to.
Okay, it's a little strange because you got the one coming out the front and you also now have one coming out the back.
Okay.
So you got to do like a spin thing.
Maybe we should not do whatever. But where are we? Did we make it? I mean, I guess we made it out.
Yeah, it was a little rocky there for a bit. A lot of drifting. Lost engine power. Then life support. Then talks about the who we need to lose. But after a little bit, Tomoa came and picked us up. Actually, ironic. I guess she was closer than she said.
Yeah. Well, so we're on her ship now.
Yeah, we're on her ship.
This is a pretty nice ship.
Yeah, it's way nicer than I'm used to. That's for sure.
Yeah, bet on the flexible demeanor.
Also, and I turn my body, and you can see that it's just a glimpse of part of my left arm that looks mechanical, but there's a new mechanical arm on my back, and it's spinning in circles.
Okay, so you're getting your repairs too. Well, it's been a lot of repairs for us. What about... And then the door opens. Andrew, it's almost time. I think he's about to wake up, so I think it's time to go see him.
It worked.
It did work.
It actually took.
Yes, it did.
Because there was a lot of talk of not sures and no promises.
It's a very unorthodox. We could talk while we walk. It's sort of an unorthodox cloning, replique sort of technology, based off the pattern that you were able to download from my father.
Because he did mention something about bodies not taking. And stuff.
Yes, we had to do. We had to combine a couple of different templates together, but we were able to get it to work.
I don't know what that means.
You're not an expert in cloning technology like I am.
That tracks.
Okay. Well, I should have you. The two of you are now, acolytes of a dead man. And while I have no love lost for my father, he made many enemies, but he also made many allies and friends. So I would suggest you to lie low for a little while.
Yeah, I was wondering how the Inquisition would feel about two acolytes killing their former boss.
To be fair, only one of them did, but...
True. But there's a process involved.
Like I said, I think the both of you, once he's recovered, I think the both of you need to get maybe towards the edges of space. I don't quite know how you want to do that, but you are no longer working for me. You are relieved from the Inquisition as far as I am concerned, but others do not feel the same way.
Well, I'm sure we'll work something out. At least we were able to give Tooms a clean slate away from this.
Yes, he wasn't an acolyte, so he's good to go. Okay, well, here we are. So I know it's been a little while since you've seen him, but just he's going to be getting used to being alive again, so,
all right,
give him a moment.
We'll be out of your hair as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. You did better than I expected. I must thank you.
Cool. All right.
But I think we're also even because I brought your friend back to life, sort of.
Sure. All right.
Best of luck.
I guess. And she walks away.
Yeah, she just sort of walks away. Look, she's got Inquisitor stuff to do.
All right, so I push the button on the door.
Yeah.
Door's open. I see him. Ah! Oh. That's what she meant.
Yeah, I think is that Jay?
Jay?
My mouth is really dry.
Jay!
So many...
Oh my god! I'm alive!
Yeah!
Holy shit, I survived! What happened? Last thing I remember, the doors were shutting, and then the lasers, and the big blasts, and then the very sexy but scary demon things were coming in with the sharp stuff, and wow.
We sort of rescued you. Actually, Atris kind of rescued you a little bit.
Wait, yeah. Atris rescued me?
You were in a soul stone for a while? What was that like?
Wait, what do you mean I was in a soul stone? My god! Holy shit, you guys fixed my arm! This is awesome! How did you do that?
Ooh.
It was a cloning process.
Process?
So your original body didn't make it?
What?
Your body may or may not be part of a torture castle.
Wait, hold on a second. My body may or may not be part of a torture castle?
That's a story for a different
torture
day.
castle?
Different day.
What has happened since I've been gone?
A lot of stuff, but I think maybe you should look in the mirror for a second.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, this is gonna be.
Look at this real quick. My hands are so smooth.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Look at this.
This is gonna be a shock. So, as you've gathered, we couldn't get your old body back.
Okay, I mean, look, I had a lot of good mileage on that old body. I get it, all right? But like, look, man, new body, I can get back into my own priestly duties.
He's taking this remarkably well. You should really look in a mirror.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do I have, like... Is it like a lot of freckles or something? Are my ears really big?
I pick up a little hand mirror with one of my little claws and float over to you and show it to you.
Andrew? Daniel?
Yeah?
Am I a fucking Eldar?
You're an Eldar.
You're an Eldar.
Huh. Neat.
Thanks for listening to this grim dark tale and the finale for Dark Heresy. It looks like Jay and Andrew are finally reunited, but danger still looms beyond the horizon. Atris may be gone, but his allies are not. And now, with Jay and Andrew on the run, where will this new path take them? What adventures will unfold? Well, as some of you may know, a great change is looming, and it goes by the name of Wrath and Glory. It's an exciting new system, and our boys can't wait to dive in. But, in the meantime, tune in next month as Daniel, Jay, and Andrew reminisce on adventures past and talk about some of their favorite moments of the last 2 years. If you have any burning questions you've been waiting to ask, please email us at rolltoseas@gmail.com, and our boys will be happy to read and answer them on the show. Of course, I'll continue to chronicle the adventures of Andrew, Daniel, and Jay every first and second Wednesday of the month. And, I've said this before, but it bears significant repeating. I and my overlords offer a huge thanks to Daniel Fernandez for continuing to insert his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. He is a wonderful storyteller, incredibly patient, and just so lithe. Again, from the bottom of my oil-soaked mechanical heart, thank you. And as always, if you want to get your wargaming fix, I'm talking about Warhammer 40k wargaming fix, you can tune in to Roll to Seas every final Wednesday. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. There you might enjoy listening to Friday Night Quests, a podcast much like Dark Heresy, but set in the fantastical and equally hilarious world of Dungeons & Dragons. You may even recognize some familiar voices, such as Daniel Fernandez or even Jay Jones, along with many more ridiculous and wonderful characters. Definitely check it out. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. You could win a chance to have your consciousness downloaded into an Eldar body. Pretty cool. Goodbye.